How are you doing today? You got your glasses. This the hair that took this hair that took 24 hours, y'all.
I'm still not ready. And I was like, I feel so wrong and I'm getting on here right this second.
Cause you know real bitches do real shit. Well, I just want to say welcome to my show, Pillow Talk with Ramonte. That's the new name for it. I love Ari. Y'all know I live for Ari. I think she that girl. But you know, we about to get into some things.
Oh Lord, y'all.
First, I want to know, like, how are you doing?
I'm okay. You know, level-headed, ready for the new year. Going into it with a very strong mind, open arms, forgiveness, and love.
Okay, so I have a couple questions here on my cards that we're going to just jump around, you know. So I feel like
Can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You're sitting out. Oh, I hear you now.
I'm back. Okay. How does that make you feel?
What? I didn't hear what you said because it sounded went out.
Oh, okay. I said I feel like the impact ATL have showed you in a very positive light, like in a light that I feel like blog culture doesn't highlight. How do you feel about that?
I don't really care. Only because I just feel like I know that people gonna take, the internet like however they want to take it, and they don't really know me in real life anyway. So I feel like a lot of people have been like, and I'm not to say that I don't care, but I just think that like I've been getting a lot of messages and stuff from people like, "Oh, I'm so sorry." Okay.
Like, bitch, I ain't gonna fuck when you didn't like me.
Yeah, but and it's just kind of like that's what you get for not really that's what you get, but it's just kind of like don't fall victim to following a crowd and looking at people from like the tip of the iceberg. You know what I'm saying? Like so when you get to get deeper into people and who they really are, I think that people want to give them a chance, which is kind of fair because if whatever like just surface, that's what people see. So I get it, but at the same time, it's kind of like if you was in this situation, you wouldn't want nobody to do that to you. So when somebody really do see deeper into your life and who you truly are and where you come from and how you really are as a human, it's kind of like, oh.
Yeah, I agree. That was a great answer. What you saying, like your upbringing and where you come from, I feel like there's kind of like a constant debate on like, are you a suburban girl? Are you a hood girl? So what are you? Like, what is to Ari? Is Ari from the trenches? Is she a trench bitch or did she just come to the trenches? And
Um, I would say I'm a mix of both. I have lived in the suburbs and I have lived in the hood.
mm-hmm.
And I have since I was 17. I was in high school. I worked in the club and I worked in the ghetto as club. I've lived in the hood. I've lived in the suburbs. I went to school actually. Like I went to high school in a suburb in Chicago, but yes, I would say I'm like a mix of both. But I wasn't. I was never like no silver spoon girl. I've always still kind of had my struggles with my family, regardless of where we were.
Exactly. You also said on your show, no one has had your man like you have had him. What is so different about your relationship? And do you feel like no man has had you like how he has you?
uh, I just think that like um, you never really seen him go all out or really be on dates and do different things with his life with a woman how he's done it, with me. And I feel like I live my life regardless of who I'm with or how I'm with him, whatever. Like I feel like that I like that funness in a relationship and I like to give and I like to be treated. But like I just think that I'm a overall like I'm kind of a relationship type of girl. So I think that this is the first time that he's really felt like he was a relationship type of guy, if he what he's gave like 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 you look at him like he got a bitch.
You said you're a giver in a relationship. Like, how long do it take for you to be like, okay, I'm gonna spend some money on this nigga? Like, are you like, was you instantly like, shit, like, what size shoe you wear, or did it take some time before you like start swiping your card?
Um, the first time I spent money on a man, I think I did it fairly quick because I knew that he had money, and I actually spent my last on him.
It was an investment.
It was an investment.
Exactly.
It was like a thing where it was like, I don't want to seem like, because all the girls was on him, so I didn't want it to be like, oh, you know what I'm saying? Like, you fuck with him because he got some money. I wanted this to be a thing, like, because I genuinely did mess with him. So, I'm like, I fuck with you, you know what I'm saying? I know bitches probably don't do shit for you for real. And I really do like you. So I went, it was like his birthday or something. And it was like $900. It was my last. And I spent $400. And I like some Margellas or something. It was like $900. And I'm like, shit, I know I'm gonna get that shit back triple. I ain't fucked up about it.
Yeah, a little retirement plan.
Okay.
Okay. So your business is just elevating. Like, I feel like you're just doing like your big one with like Remedy. Right. What plans do you have with your brand for 2023? What can we expect coming from Ari?
So I just got a really big shipment in, and I'm about to do a Valentine's Day drop. I'm doing every single product that you could think of. I'm even doing like body shimmers, foundation, concealer. We got everything, but we just, we kind of want to slowly put it out just because.
What about a lip balm?
I got a lip balm.
Okay.
First of all, Ramonte, and see, that's the thing. You're not even keeping up how you supposed to be, because that shit been out on the first drop.
I'm a boy, bitch. I don't wear makeup. I know I'm pretty. Like, I know that, but I'm not into all of that. Like, girl.
Oh, please.
Yeah, I ain't into
a lip scrub and a lip balm out.
Well, send me a few. Send me 2 or 3.
And will.
Okay, I appreciate it. I love free shit.
Me too.
So I remember you posting a little bit back in the day that you were coming out with wine. I feel like you're a drinker. What happened to that? That's you? You sipping on you?
No, I don't want to do it.
Oh, why not?
I like that. I think the idea was cool, but I wasn't doing I was doing more like a champagne, and I'm really not a champagne girl, so I felt like I didn't really want to put out like I will drink champagne. Don't get me wrong, but I didn't want to like put out a whole champagne line, and I'm like, it's like you're not going out like, let me get a champagne. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might drink a champagne or two while you out, but like, you really want some hard liquor. So like, really stand strong on what you're trying to promote and who you really trying to, be. So
the Don would have been a cute tequila name, like the Don, that would have ate.
And it can be, and you see how I like the idea. I may have to give you 10% because I think that
I need my coins, bitch. My wrist ain't shining as hard as it should be yet.
Okay.
So make sure I get my percentage.
Okay.
Here we go. So I had to ask a question on Twitter, and it kind of like started a little bit of conversation. If you were to get married, right, and your husband passed, and he went to heaven, and you remarried, and you got a new husband, and y'all both, something happened to y'all, and y'all both passed, and you got to heaven, which man would you be with, and why?
I'm gonna be with both of them.
Heaven allowed threesomes, baby.
Who made heaven rules?
It's in the Bible.
What part? I ain't read that one.
Genesis.
You don't know.
The new version.
I mean, I'm gonna have to go with my first one because it's like, you was really who I was gonna be with. I fell short of my second man. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna be with the first one.
Okay. So we're going to get into a little bit more of a little racier question that I wouldn't be me if I didn't ask. When Tanina had posted that picture of your son, huh?
Who?
Tanina.
Okay. Tanina. What Tanina post?
When you posted your sign, you said delete this in 2.2 seconds, and it was gone in like 10. What were you gonna post?
Gotta keep it for a rainy day.
Bitch, I know that's right. Okay, bitch, I know that's right.
You know.
Okay, since we're on the topic of that, When Herb admitted to lying about the things that he did and people like villainized you, do you feel like you were vindicated, and how did that make you feel?
Do I feel like he what?
Do it feel like you like were like it vindicated you like that you were actually telling the truth the whole time, like you weren't lying?
Um, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of always wanted him to just be upfront and honest because I always felt like it was just me fighting it, like fighting against all these people and trying to like tell my truth. But
Mm-hmm.
you just said this bitch ain't crazy. I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? You could have just did that all along. But I feel like people gonna do what they do. I don't really. It's like now at this point, I don't really care. You know what I'm saying? It's like back then, I would have loved that. Like, thank you. You know what I'm saying? Like, take this weight up off my shoulder. Let these people know I'm not just out here tripping.
Mm-hmm.
But now it's kind of just like, this shit, you 5 relationships old. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? I don't care. But I do. It's like I still appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? But this conversation has been had so long ago. Like
Mm-hmm.
apologizing and admitting stuff like that. So it's kind of just like, oh, like it ain't
Yeah.
really.
Yeah, it's like it's too late. It came too late. Um, you also opened up on Instagram about having a miscarriage this year. And I
Mm-hmm.
feel like a lot of women like were touched by that because people don't speak on it. It's like a forbidden thing. It's not a forbidden thing, but people aren't just so open with their personal business. And so for you to have such a big platform, you say like, hey, this stuff really does happen to everyday women.
Mm-hmm.
How did you cope with that and move past that?
Uh, I was crying and I was sad, and it was a long process. Like it wasn't like okay, like I had a miscarriage. Okay, you bleed it out, you go through it. It was like I had like complications even after. So it was a long process. It was kind of hard, but I think that um, I don't know. You know what? To tell the truth, I don't think that I think that I kind of tried to just move on from it instead of like really dealing with it a
Mhm.
lot. So even like right now, I don't think that I've fully processed like the whole like how deep it truly is. Like I think I got kind of deep with it, but I kind of like just tried to okay keep working, just like because stuff just it go on so fast, and I don't really like I dwelled on it for a little while, but I don't think that I really like.
Like you're not really you're still going through the motions in so many words.
Mm, I don't know.
Okay.
It was a hard thing. It was a
Okay. Well, you and my prayers. Next question.
pray for.
Yeah, it's on preview. You know, I love God. I feel like you're a giver. So with all the giving, how do you feel like people show up for you as hard as you show up for them? And if not, how do you deal with that?
I feel like financially, I don't expect people to do the things that I do for them just because I know everybody, moving their own pace and everybody is not, you know, everybody just got their own shit going on. But I
Mhm.
think that I do have a strong like mental, like people who are around me, like they support me, they love me, and they like, you know, help me through like everyday things. But I think that I got people around me. They go hard for me. Like they do. Like my mama, my sisters, like my friends. I think that I got like a solid foundation of people that's around me, and I think that they do go hard for me. But like I know that I kind of sometimes show my love. It look like I already just buy jewelry. You know what I'm saying? But I don't expect that from people. Like that's just a small portion of how I show my appreciation to people that's
Yeah.
around. Because I'm shining. I want you to shine too. That's just how I am.
And like some bitches that didn't get their pieces, like you bitches should have stayed down. They could have been up with me.
Fuck them.
Okay. I just seen on your Instagram story you was getting a tattoo removed. And that was an odd place to have a tattoo.
You in my business.
Ari, wait, hello? You still there? What was that?
I had Ramonte. One thing about it, I had was just getting something old removed.
Okay, we're gonna just leave it at that. We're gonna let the people minds wonder.
I was getting something just just some old removed. It was just, but you know what? I said, I don't probably need to be posting that. People are like, what the fuck is this bitch getting removed? It
Yeah.
was just some old. It had to go. It
Okay.
was time to go.
Okay. So you said it didn't hurt.
No. Mm-mm.
Um, hold on. Let me get my card. When did you realize you were first like famous? Hello? Oh.
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe when I went out, I was having hostings, and then these girls started crying, and I was scared, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know what I'm getting myself into."
Mm. So do
It
you
was,
enjoy being famous?
no, not really.
You don't like it.
Mm. I mean, it's definitely perks, but it's kind of like you don't really have privacy.
Mm.
On top of like people just make random things up about you, and then sometimes you feel like you want to protect your name and protect yourself, and it's like every single thing you do, you kind of want to be cautious, and that's why people have like they want to live in a different world and do private things, and it's just like I sometimes it's kind of irritating to live like that. Like if I have a wild drunk night, it's like, oh, Ariana can't do that. Like, look at this bitch. She's so drunk. She's sloppy. She on the floor. She sleep with friends carrying out the club. But if a regular motherfucker do that, it's fun. Look at her. She's so drunk and crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like, I
Mm.
want regular. So sometimes,
You miss that. Like you miss being just like young and turnt and free though.
yeah, I miss being free.
Mm. So you don't really like how you used to like clear bitches when they like came at you and shit like that. Like you really like have really simmered down. So what is your thought process now when somebody like attacks you unsolicited and you don't be like, you broke ass bitch, you don't have a penny or a quarter or a dime? How do you not do that no more?
I just don't say nothing. But that was like 2023, like 2000. I mean 2022, like 2023. I think I want to kind of get back on my bullshit a little bit.
Mm.
I was thinking about like the nice girl thing was cool,
Mm-hmm.
but like stop, come on, like be fucking for real. Like let these hoes know. Be
Yeah, I
fucking.
feel like got to. That's a part of your brand a little bit.
No, yeah, but I just think that even though, but for real, with having a business and being a business owner, and like I just look at life completely differently now, and I just know that I'm arguing with one person, I'm gonna be arguing with the next and the next and the next, and just kind of like it's really not worth it. You'll just be explaining yourself and arguing with bitches for days, and it's not. I mean, who are these people? Like it could be a child, a 12-year-old, a robot, like you know what I'm saying, like a baby mama, a ex-girlfriend, a childhood friend, a old friend, or somebody. Like I don't even know who these people be. So it's just like, why I'm going back and forth with you. But don't get me wrong, if I get bored, I might say something.
Mm. So are you a shit talker though? Like in the privacy of your own home? Like do you be like zooming in on people's pictures or you not like a zoomer in? Cause when I take a picture, like I zoom in on everything because I be like that if they gonna zoom in and see this,
Right. No, yeah, I zoom.
for us. So like if you scrolling on a timeline, will you like do that? Or you don't really be into that?
It depends. Like if I see an error like at hand, I'm a zoom. Cause it was like, why she had posted this? And she's like, let me see what's going on. It's like, ooh, why she did?
Is you gonna send it to like a group chat or you not into that? Cause I'm into the group chat.
I mean, for sure, I'm sending it to the chat. Like, why would I leave for myself? I want to let my friends get a laugh. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. I think that me and my friends as a whole, we kind of like just let shit go in the wind. But we definitely some shit definitely still gets sent through the chat. You know what I'm saying? But
Do you feel like if the group chat got leaked, like y'all be into it with a lot of bitches or just like a few?
just a few.
Okay. Ari, when was the last time you got into an actual physical fight?
A nigga or a bitch?
A bitch. Men don't count for real because I'm like, you can never win.
Um, I don't know. Maybe like I don't know.
Mm. Have you ever got your ass beat?
Hell yeah.
You have?
Like I've been
What?
jumped
Like,
twice.
have a bitch ever beat you up like just y'all two? Like,
I never lost no fight 1-on-1. But I've
no.
been twice. I've been jumped outside. I've been jumped outside my house before, and I've been jumped. That was in fourth grade, though. That guess I don't really count. But as an adult, I've been jumped in a club. Some bitches jumped me in a club.
Why
Me
they
and my hmm?
why they jump you in the club? What you do?
My cousin got into it with some hoes. Over. It was over, a nigga.
Mm. Is she still with you?
Nope.
Damn.
Fuck with him then. So it's like, what y'all really mad at? And she said something smart. One of the girls came up to her talking, and then she said something smart. And then the girl said something like, say something else, da, 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 da. And she swung on my cousin. I swung on her. Then shit, all them bitches just jumped on us. But we
And what?
ain't all scarred up or nothing. Like, bitches ain't really do nothing for real, though.
Yeah, they don't want to do
You know
it.
what I'm saying? Like, bitches ain't leave no marks, nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right, still pretty.
Sure.
I'm like, all right,
And,
though, but people say that got
and,
that
so, what's up?
bitches ain't do shit. Like, I ain't bleeding. I feel like you kind of got your ass beat when you say that.
Yeah, a little bit.
So you gotta just be quiet, like shit, like, oh, you know.
No, but I really didn't leave, like, marked up or nothing, though. But
Mm-hmm.
they jump us, though. But then some niggas, like, you know, we knew some niggas in the spot and they stopped it, but they definitely jumped on us though. It
Mm-hmm.
was a
Like,
time,
calm
but
them down.
it was a nice time. You
Okay.
know.
Okay. Do you have any questions for me?
Uh, I do, but I don't really want to ask you because then you're gonna be like, Ari, like you taking it too far asking me that.
Ask me.
No.
No, I want to know now. I hate when people say like, I want to ask you something.
A
And
long time ago, you had one on a trip. I had wanted to know who you had went with.
Ari,
Hmm?
my cousin.
Your cousin.
Yes.
I didn't know what trip I'm talking about.
I was girl,
Bro,
I just know what you're be talking about.
how? How many trips you been on?
Because how would you know about my trip? You know, like I know that's my
Bro,
cousin.
hey, no, listen. I feel like we freezing up.
No, I'm not freezing up, bitch. I'm telling you, I went out of town with my cousin, bitch. We popping bottles, 42, you know, living life.
What
Somebody, what's up?
what trip?
Um, bitch. Okay, all right. Ask me something else.
No. You said no. You said I can ask you whatever I wanted to.
I went to bitch, girl.
Yeah, you see how they do you.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
okay. We can question. It's okay.
Okay. What do you have another question?
Let me see. Let me think. Since you're so scared, let me ask you
No, bitch.
something else.
Hey, is a fuck?
You ain't
I'm from the trenches.
scared?
For real.
Okay. Let me see what else I got. Oh, how old are you?
I'm 22.
You so cute.
Thank you. I think I give old bitch though. Like people be thinking I'm older, but like
Yeah.
I'm young. But my mama just older, so I feel like I'm like my mama. You know?
And your mama, you know, when your mama was like, it ain't my ass.
Mm.
I be saying that all the time to my friends.
She irritates me real bad. She wants Tay to do her hair so bad. Like we will pay. Like he just do her hair one time. Her fronts be fast as fuck, and he could touch it up a little bit.
Just give a scalp.
Yes, it's giving scalp. It's giving scalp.
Period.
But we ain't got like we ain't paying 50,000. He could take this 250 and just go about his day.
No, we can definitely get her in free.
For free? For free, bitch? Free?
How about this? I'ma pay for your mama to get her hair done.
But I say,
Cause I just said for free, and that was a lie. Cause
uh,
I paid.
I kind of thought that somebody now this bitch trying to sell my mama a dream because she
Right.
in the comments she probably just,
But it's still gonna be for free. Cause I'm
yeah,
gonna pay.
free, yeah, we love free shit on Ari dime.
So tell your mama that I'm gonna get her a wig from Hair So Vibe.
Oh, oh,
And
somebody screen record this. Send this to Tony. Tay doing her hair. She getting that hair so fab wig. What date of the month is it gonna be done? Ari still there? Ari. Ari. Hello? Tay! 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 Okay, y'all. I do have to go to Future. So Ari froze. So we're gonna kind of conclude this live. I still have to put my clothes on. I think this was a